Despite declarations of repeated efforts to keep their stories hidden, these leaked videos continue to surface all over the internet. Let's go through these videos together and separate the rumors from the facts. Number 10. This underground hacking compact demonstrates how simple it is to subvert society using low-cost spy tools. This device, for example, is designed to resemble a USB charger.
And it in fact is a USB charger, but he put some other stuff inside of it.
The true target of this implement is to keep an eye on what everyone within a certain radius is typing into their phones and computers.
In this package is a sniffer.
One of these chargers can be used to steal anything from usernames and passwords to credit card information. Moreover, it recharges devices like a normal charger. The goal is to make the device appear as normal as possible in order to avoid suspicion. You could be walking down the street while someone is hacking your entire life and not even realize it. This simple children's messaging toy has been reprogrammed with an app that can connect to cell phones, garage door openers, and other basic radio frequency systems.
This is an off-the-shelf children's toy with a highly capable radio in it that can tune to quite a range of frequencies in the sub-1 gigahertz band.
The entire video is more than 50 minutes long and is packed with various equipment and exploits that are quiet and carefully kept hidden. It just demonstrates that no security system is ever completely secure, especially in this day and age of advanced strategies. Number 9. This video is said to be shot somewhere along the beaches of New York in 1959, depicts an unrevealed creature washed up on the shore. Even though it appears to be a primate species, its torso is a little too long and its arms are a little too short, and its whole body is nothing but pure muscle, almost as if it has been experimented on. In reality, a more careful look lets out that this creature possesses traits from a variety of animals, ranging from a panther to a bear. If you believe this video, this creature is from the Plum Island Animal Disease Center, a mysterious nearby research facility. Perhaps it makes a break for the island on its own, or perhaps it was improperly disposed of by workers once they were done with it. In any case, it was never revealed what purpose it served or what, if anything, it was infected with. However, I believe there is a chance that this video is a forgery because it appears to have been shot in higher ranking definition with a grainy filter. In any case, please let me know what you think about its rightfulness. Number 8. This older Japanese video appears to indicate that military dissimulating technology has been available for quite some time. It almost appears to be a top-secret promotional sales video that was leaked to the public over time. A Japanese soldier is shown here wearing reflective materials that are designed to make curved light around his body, making him completely invisible. Pay attention to this section and attempt to translate what he is saying if you can. I believe they're discussing the materials which are used in this light-bending suit and how they activate. After this short explanation, you will eventually be able to look at the suit in action. When they change position, you can still see the man, however, when they stand still, it appears nearly impossible to discover. It's difficult to tell if this is a specific effect or a genuine cloaking suit. If this is true, I can only think that the technology has improved over the years and is now nearly impossible to discover, even with motion. Number 7. This video experiment demonstrates something that many governments would not like the general public to know. It is far easier to make objects invisible than you might think. Take a look at what occurs when this YouTuber dips a simple glass test tube into vegetable oil.
But if I actually put it in far enough that the entire test tube is submerged, it vanishes almost completely.
This uncomplicated experiment demonstrates how certain liquids can bend light around an object, making it invisible. The key is to match the appropriate reflexive properties with the appropriate objects. This fundamental scientific principle is what governments are currently experimenting with in order to develop cloaking devices for humans and, eventually, aircraft, if they haven't already. To prove their point even further, this YouTuber pulls out a second test tube that has been concealed in the center of the glass the entire time. Please tell me if you believe this experiment has military potential or if you believe the entire concept is too far-fetched to have any practical application. Number 6. Michael Manzo believes there is a problem with the snow. He seems to take some from the outside and tries to dissipate it with a butane lighter. For some reason, the flame blackens it, but it otherwise remains in one solid piece.
No moisture. No dripping. Look at this.
Michael then picks more snow and places it over an open stove.
No moisture. Look at this. No drippage.
Despite being held over an intense heat source twice, the snow does not melt in the least. This causes Michael Manzo to believe that this is some kind of artificially modified substance made to look like snow. I presume that it is from weather experiments of some sort. Please let me know what you think of this video because I don't know how this is possible. Number 5. According to the uploader of this undercover video, Citizen Satyarthi, this leaked video of a factory in China has been said to be traced back to a well-known American retail chain. Small children are seen here working on an assembly line to produce large quantities of low-priced plastic toys. Nearly everything in this huge manufacturing factory is done by hand, implying monotonous tasks and possibly long hours. At 2:05, they show a wall of boxes that may give us assistance in determining whether or not this video is real. Please tell me if you have discovered these purple-labeled boxes in a stockroom or warehouse near you. If this is the case, it could be a coincidence, or it could indicate that they have direct relations with this facility after all. Number 4. This allegedly leaked video shows the government conducting a secret anti-gravity experiment in broad daylight. A military helicopter flies without moving its blades, all while emitting a magnetic humming sound. When the helicopter flies away, notice how the strangely distorted droning becomes more far away. That sound appears to be caused by something aboard, possibly an exploratory anti-gravitational device.
I don't know about you.
Even though I'm not sure about you, that doesn't look or sound like an ordinary helicopter to me. I have been given to understand that helicopters can look like this depending on the camera that's recording them, but if someone could give me a more concrete explanation, I would be grateful. Until then, I must be curious about if this was a government anti-gravity research conducted in full view of the public. Number 3. A Russian astronaut discovered a hole inside their spacecraft a short time ago, and no one has an idea how it got there in the first place. Keep an eye on this section and attempt to translate what he is saying if you can.
Привел в отсек осу, где за накладкой мы обнаружили 2-миллиметровое отверстие, куда уходил наш воздух.
For all I know, it will provide us with some hints. The hole seems to be man-made and was even covered with a piece of material to keep hidden it, which to me indicates a signal of intended vandalism. My only query is why someone would make a hole in the wall in the first place. The wall appears to be insignificant, and they can still fully carry out an operation of the spacecraft regardless. After the Russian spacecraft moored with the International Space Station, the hole manifested. NASA and Russia are now conducting a covert investigation to specify who dug the hole and if it was deliberately damaged. Please tell me what you think happened on this spaceship based on what you saw in this video. Number 2.
So what are you doing here now?
This video is said to be from a captured alien being held somewhere on the Area 51 outpost. When they ask where it came from, the alien gives an unexpected response. It continues by explaining that traveling through time is the same as traveling through space, even though its answers are always cryptic and sometimes impossible to understand. This video is most likely not real because the alien sounds like a primary voice changer app. However, it does look very lifelike and persuasive at times, particularly when it becomes displeased and abruptly ends the interview. Number 1. It appears that world powers have been shut down in a covert race to be in control of the fate of the atmosphere itself. China, Russia, and the United States are developing a new microwave technology capable of jamming radio signals by raising a small portion of the sky's temperature to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This new technology emits up to 260 megawatts of energy into the atmosphere at once, approximately equivalent to a whole city, and prevents all major frequencies from receiving signals. The technology appears to have been adopted by the United States and is now being used on fighter jets. Even though we don't know what warming the atmosphere will do to the Earth in the long run, it could exacerbate existing environmental issues. It's also unclear what impact this will have on nearby civilian populations, although I suspect it will be positive. According to what you've seen here, tell me if you believe the world has gone too far with this technology and if we ought to limit its use. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because I upload a new video every day. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of my other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.